Day two, the year is 2030. AI has taken over almost all human jobs, and only the oligarchs can afford meat. We allowed them to take everything from the society, while those people that used to have jobs got nothing, just like Willy Wonka. You get nothing! And if you want to survive, you gotta learn how to get protein from beans. You gotta adapt, and this is day two. I've transferred my pound of beans that soaked overnight into my biggest pan. Now next I'm going to fill it with water so that 1/3 of the pan is beans and 2/3 water. We're just going to simmer that for hours until you take a few different bean samples and they're all soft and it doesn't have a bitter kind of weird planty flavor to it, because I just tried one. Today's lesson, you get a homework assignment. I need you to go to McDonald's or your favorite fast food restaurant, get the sandwich that you order usually, but do something different. Eat it upside down and you will notice there's a big change in the flavor. You taste the ketchup more, the mustard more. That's because flavor is all about statistics. Your tongue really only tastes a very small percentage of the food. And let's talk about dull flavors versus sharp flavors. And this is just my terminology. But a dull flavor is something that's really deeply mixed into the dish. And a sharp flavor is something like after the fact that pops out real strong. Like if you put something on salt on something after it's cooked, it tastes totally different than if you mixed it in with when you cooked it. So the after one would be the sharp flavor. If you mixed it in when cooking, that's a dull flavor. And I'm thinking with my mind's tongue already about the final product. I want some dull flavors in here. And at this stage of the game, we're just going for something that's almost more of an aromatic smell than a flavor, because that is part of when you taste stuff. So I'm putting 2 bay leaves in. And the other kind of flavor we'll be able to get in there is through reverse osmosis. I'm going to put a few twists of the salt here, or about 5 little twists, and that's going to help the beans plump up, and it's going to give us that dull flavor, just a nice saltiness to it as well. So just let them stew a couple hours. Make sure to stir them and scrape the bottom every once in a while, and it's probably going to take a couple hours, and let it cool off for an hour so you can work with them and without burning yourself. In the next step, we'll find out who put the dip in the chip.